Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Monday to you all, or happy, I guess, whatever day of the week it is when you are watching this. This is a very exciting day for me indeed, because the groups that we have not heard from in so long is back with brand new music. Wooah! Are back with brand new music, and that is tremendously exciting indeed, because their last couple of releases, Roller Coaster and Catch the Stars, have been spectacular. Those two songs alone have filled a gap in the girl group market that really hasn't seen a lot of music in the past, like, I almost want to say 3-4 years, at least into the 2020s, and at least in comparison to like the tail end of the 2010s, really haven't heard a whole lot from in the 2020s, and I'm very happy indeed. Of course, it's going to be really good to see them performing together again, because Wooyeon and Nana were on Queendom Puzzle. Of course, Nana is part of Elzup at the moment as well. Wooyeon showed terrific improvement through the show as well. I was so nervous for it, like episode 1. She looked so nervous. I felt so bad. She really, I love the improvement she showed in the show. And then of course we've got Sora, Minso, and Lucy. The other three members we haven't really heard from in a hot minute. Again, it's been over a year since wooah has had music. Roller Coaster was mid-November of 2022, and they were like one of the first videos that I made. It was during the first week that I had the channel open for, so it's gonna be great to have wooah back on the channel again, and I'm very excited. So let's jump into it. Here we go. Rightio. One quick point. I was listening to Wooah's Wooah on the train ride home from uni today. Today was first day of classes. I still can't get over the fact that Wooah and Wooah from Catch the Stars and Roller Coasters are the same group. Admittedly, they've had a lineup change since in between then, but just Wooah's Wooah is. I remember watching it through viewer requests last year. It caught me so off guard because it just is like, it comes up out of nowhere and it's kind of spectacular. But it's like, it takes you through the tumble dryer in a way where it's like, you have this, and then you have this, you have this, and then you have this. And then you compare that to like Catch the Stars Wooah. It's like, that's the same group? What do you mean? But I wonder what this era is going to sound like, because I have no idea what this era is sounding like. I haven't heard any teasers for it. So let's find out. Sharpish, here we go! Good to see all 5 of them back together.
I feel pink and red and white.
It's got a smoothness to it. It's got a really interesting smoothness to it. Whoa!
I feel like money. I feel like money.
Hello, expanding vocal cord. What?
Twilight, oh light, don't wake me up from this dream.
They've retained that kind of smooth delicateness from the previous 2 eras, but they've definitely spun this in a very different way. It doesn't want to get me moving though. Like, the groove is very nice.
I feel like money. I feel like money.
Money, money.
I feel like money.
the expanding 4-part vocal harmony for me. It's weirdly like earwormy, but in a way where it's like the melody I feel like is gonna take a couple times to learn, but the rhythm of it is really catchy. Like the pacing of the song doesn't really change a whole lot, but the pacing doesn't really need to change. The music has enough changing to like distinguish what phrase we're in. Oh my goodness. Look, off the rip, that expanding vocal harmony at the very end is freaking... Go, give me that final chorus again. I just want to hear it again before I even talk about it. Go again. I feel like money, money. I wonder if that final chorus, especially like, it's got the underlying vocal harmony part to start, and then you already have that expanding vocal chorus. What, it expands? It expands 3 times, right? So you have a four stage, a 4-note chord, so to speak. Then you have the underlying harmony. I wonder if that sounds like too busy to some people. That'd be really interesting to see what like the public feedback for this song is going to be, especially that final chorus, because for me, I love it. It's a weird kind of I don't want to call it a phenomenon, but it's a really weird commonality in K-pop where you kind of have vocal extremes in a way in terms of harmonies. You either get no harmonies, and then you get like, you know, your main vocal part, and then you get an ad-lib or 2 up top in the final chorus. Or you get all of the vocal harmonies. You don't really get that kind of middle ground, or at least from the music that I've covered. I feel like you don't really get a whole lot of rich vocal harmony unless you go into like the extreme end. I feel like wooah's Blush is going into that extreme end. Just not many groups are even going to attempt to throw in a 4-part vocal harmony or a 4-layer vocal part to finish a song like this, and not many groups can pull it off, in my opinion. Like, one of my favorite groups when I was getting into the genre was Lovelyz, and one major reason for that was they could do a cappella arrangements of their music, or just any song that they would sing, justice. Acapella for me is it's not a subgenre of choir music that I hold very near and dear to my heart. For those of you who don't know, acapella is just vocals. Every single sound produced throughout the song is made with the human mouth. That's it. That is what true acapella should be. And it's so pretty. Like, all the bass, the middle parts, lower harmony, main vocal part, any ad-libs, everything is done with the human voice. And there's just something so about it. It's like when in cooking, you can't really describe umami with one singular word. It's like some people can use savory, but it's savory has a lot of stuff going on. Umami is like this combination of a whole bunch of things coming together that bumps up like the flavor profile of a dish that you're creating. Acapella music has that umami factor when it comes to the vocal arrangements. This final chorus, or just the kind of second half of the chorus throughout the song, has that vocal umami factor that I adore. Go again.
I feel like money.
And I like that the I think the main takeaway from this, apart from the vocals, which I've already rambled your ears off for probably, is the consistency of the song is very smooth. It doesn't throw in a sudden curveball. It doesn't throw you off when you're listening to it. It's just, hey, this is the song you're gonna get. We're gonna sing it from start to finish. We're gonna throw in an extra little bit of seasoning here and there, but it's gonna be consistent, which I really like. Sometimes I like a song that challenges my musical brain, makes me really think about the song, but other times I just like a really easy song to listen to. Blush for me is a really easy song to listen to. So I can just pop it on, let it play, and just, tap along with it. It's definitely like a toe tapper or a finger tapper. This is a perfect daily life OST song, so to speak. You can just kind of pop it on. It won't interrupt what you're doing, but you can kind of just like throw in a little beat into your life throughout the day, and I think that's a perfect thing to have in a song. Ah, wooah. How I missed you. It is a little bit of a departure from Roller Coaster and Catch the Stars, but I think when you have a break of 16 and a half months or so, you kind of expect a little bit of a sound switch. This time, yes, we got a sound switch. Nothing too drastic. There's still certain elements throughout the song that's very woo-ah for me. Admittedly, I don't have a whole lot of time invested in this group. It's just like the two recent releases, last couple years of woo-ah music, I've indulged myself heavily with, so to speak. Not very familiar as more of their closer to debut releases, so I may have to get around to that at some point. But it's just great to have them back. Like, there's certain groups out there that for me, I've just been waiting for new music, and partly down to the company's just not thinking they're financially feasible to have a comeback. And throughout the last couple of years, we've had some of those groups have comebacks here and there. wooah being one of those groups. It's like, yes, we have new wooah music, and we're gonna continue to get new wooah music moving forward, which has me so amped up because I'm so excited to see where they go with this. But for me today, that is it from me. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.